Right. Hopefully we don't have any internet issues today. Lovely. All right. Go. Well, come on in. So we are trying out RuneScape Dragonwilds today. So far from the visual view of it, it looks kind of like a RuneScape version of Enshrouded. Nowhere near meaning an insult or a bad thing, just kind of feels similar so far from what I've seen. I used to play RuneScape, the original, when I was in school. And then for a while I also played OSRS, so I'm kind of interested to see what they're going to do with this game. From what I've seen so far, it is enshrouded with a mix of all of the normal RuneScape things, as well as mostly relating to skills. So we are about to continue, though. I made the character as best as I could. We're kind of limited in the hair, both in color and shape options, so this is the best I could do for the time being. I'm going to probably play solo. It does say that we can open it up for friends when we choose to do so, so that's not too big of an issue. Build settings. Apparently we only have basic. We're going to call it spaces and special characters will be stripped out. Okay. Let's call it zombie. If you know, you know.
Adventure called, a brave few answered, and the expedition set sail. Among them, an elite band of
After this, I will double check and see if there is
They
closed
were
caption.
bound for uncharted waters in pursuit of a legend. Ashenfall. Had only they known the danger. Dragons, winged death descended from the skies. Blades were drawn and spells cast, but the dragons rained ruin. And so they vanished into the wild. They adapted, endured, wielded magic, sharp as steel, wits keen as arrows, always searching for a way to call for aid. And at last, they found it. The heroes are on their way, and the dragons, they'll never see it coming.
Okay. So let's go into settings here. Go hide chat just in case. You never know. Probably going to turn this down here. Normally have it. Nope. We're gonna shrink it back up. I tried to do this in the menu before, but you couldn't actually. It just sent you straight into character creation, so I wanted to do that right away. VSync. Frame rate limit. That's for 60. Just so that it doesn't have issues with our capture software here. I wonder if it's under accessibility. No. Oh, it says that there is. Huh. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, it definitely has that night clamor. Doesn't seem like it. Speak to the wise old man in the temple. I'm gonna scoop myself over a little bit, I think. I'm just gonna slide this over a little bit too. Just so that my hunger other bars are there. I am realizing that this is being blocked by you, so I'm gonna turn off. There we go. So we can see sunlight, shelter, hydration, sustenance, and rest. Welcome to Ashenfall. Sorry about the mess. Had a bit of a dragon problem. Why we called you. Come at a great time. Heroic opportunities await. This long forgotten place is just screaming to be explored. But before all that, how about I take you through some survival basics? Sure. You want to get to grips with gathering and crafting first. Dora can help you out with that. You'll find him outside the temple. Check your map if you get lost, but he should be easy to spot. He's the only dwarf on the continent that we know of, anyway. Can't miss him. Can't punch the crates. Ooh. Oh, there we go. We already got our first dragon. Yeah. Red berries. So, oh, it's cooking XP. Okay. And logging as well. Okay, so we have our attack, magic, mining, ranged, woodcutting, artisan, cooking, construction, and rune crafting. So there is specific abilities and stuff you unlock, apparently. It goes all the way down to 49 for now. Kind of exploring a little bit right away. Unlocked building. Rune essence. Pickaxe required. Oh. Get it. Animal fur. Getting ash. Hey there, buddy. By Saradomin's big bushy beard. Just our luck. Great ruddy dragon. Think it were him that got the others. May they rest in peace. Look at you, all skin and bones. Must be proper parched after a journey like that. Dehydration and starvation are deadlier than dragons. You need to keep an eye on your basic needs like hunger and thirst. I've marked 2 ponds on your map, to the northwest and south of us. Grab some water from there and bring it back here. It'll teach you what you'll need for survival. If you see red berry bushes along the way, grab yourself a handful. Not much of a meal, but a little food is better than no food at all. Fair enough. So I can't zoom in or out. This is a fixed camera position. One thing I've noticed so far is The animation for the shoulders looks a little strange. It feels like it pulls the shoulder too high. Collect water. Collect a lot. We have inventory capacity. B. No, B is crafting. T, tab. Okay, we do have inventory weight. Minimal soul scourge. Ah, good. You got some water. Bit dirty, I know, but better than nothing. Careful though. The water's tainted and will make life difficult if you drink too much. Danik says boiling it sorts it all out. Might want to give that a look later when you got a chance. Anyway, time we got you all set up to survive this harsh land. And look at you. Got a knife to your name. No, we can't. That. Come on. Get you prepared. You need to go and craft a stone club. Won't kill a dragon, but it's better than nothing, and it'll help you live a little longer, giving you time to make something better. You'll need to gather stone and ash logs you can find laying around. Then you'll want to build a crafting table to craft the club. Oh, I'm Dork, by the way. Resident blacksmith and craftsperson on this expedition. Nice to meet you. Now, stop standing around. Go make that club. Sure. Okay, so if you loot this, it will auto-gather to your inventory, which is great. I'm noting a bit of frame stutter every once in a while. See. So we need to make a crafting bench. And a campfire. I do want to make the campfire to boil the water. Oh, it's going to take a while. Okay. And let's build a crafting table. Alright. We're going to need some stone and more ash logs, looks like. Okay. Ah, yes, the good old level up. Structures unlocked. Floor rocks. Activate your grabby hands. Oh, that's an enemy. We're fighting the kebbits. Not rabbits. Oh, there we go. Alright. Good old crafting survival games, as we all say, sticks and stones. Primary of every good art. You do have a block. Does use a lot of energy apparently. Alright. So I want to make a melee weapon. And then we're gonna want a pickaxe here, so we're gonna need more stone. It required 8. We'll grab the sticks while we're here. There's some more rocks. 7. Ooh, berries. I have found my berry. . Oh, there's a lot of stone here, actually. Doop, 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 and doop. We do have sprint, so that's good. There's a deer over here. Pickaxe. Normal axe. We can make the scarf. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I want stone club here, axe, axe, torch, water, food. There we go. So can we just... You're slowed down while you're eating, but you can still eat. Nice. Can I press and hold it just to keep eating? No. And then some boiled water. There we go. Nice.
Aye.
That's a fine club you got there. Even the best weapons break over time. Ah, degradation. When that happens, use a crafting bench to repair your gear. Now you've got something to fight with. Go chat with Danica over there to the northeast. He can teach you how to keep fighting fit. Before you go, here's something to help you on your way. Nice. We do have a map. Okay, decent size so far. See how much of a difference this makes. Oh, big difference. I guess we can actually mine some stone here. Oh, that's the other thing I want to do before we run. I want to get that rune ore. I wonder if it's rune ore and we still have to enchant it like normal RuneScape, or is it a case of comes already done? Sorry, Kebbit. We get the rune S. Yep, we do. Perfect. We get the floating stuff. Doesn't look like it. We can make the rune... Oh, we make our own rune altar. Well, I guess that makes sense in base building. Oh. And there we go. Let's take a look here. Delicious food chance at the cooking range. I'm assuming it's just like high quality pretty much. Durability loss on equipment down. Mining critical hit chance. Weight is reduced, that's pretty nice. Overhead chop. You can now perform an overhead chop which deals greater damage against fallen logs but little damage against trees. Okay. We also have our spell book. Rock explosion. So earth, oh, okay, so you do need like earth and fire runes and stuff like that too. Yeah, weapon. Transmute a tree into a stack of bones for all your grizzly needs. Hilarious. Boost process speed for fire-based things, and throw your weapon down and repair them instantly through the power of nature magic. Huh. That's an interesting way to do it. Shield prevents all damage while blocking for a limited time, triggering a powerful burst when the spell ends. Attack levels increase the duration. Okay. Build structures easier with a whole new perspective. Oh, is it like overhead view? Oh, that's interesting. Summon shelter. Personal chest. Sets any active food or drink. Bones to peaches. Ooh. So high jump mixed with feather fall. Light your way. Cool. We don't have anything yet. But there's more over here. I want to grab this stuff, I think. New perk unlocked, lift with your hips. Oh, it didn't update yet. We did get it. Ah, nice. I swear, this is how I started RuneScape. Was immediately after the starter zone, going into the desert and mining copper. And then I leveled blacksmithing. That's how I started. Yeah, right in the middle. Oh, it's not like it. In the good old days. One sec here. I like how you do get mining XP here too. Very nice. And then I ended up doing rune crafting for a while. And then I focused on doing carpentry and stuff, especially after the Dwarven cannons came out. I think I built a mage character next. I don't remember all of my stuff. It's been a very long time. But they added like the... Not the Fist of Gothics. What was the... There was the event where you could level up magic just by kind of going into an arena, pretty much. I remember doing that for quite a while. Pretty decent at it. Okay. Now that we gathered all of that. And the berries. All of the berries. Put over to them. Okay. I was like, maybe he has like recipes we can learn or something. That doesn't seem to be the case. We are essentially in Tutorial Island right now. Well met, young pup. Looking to get yourself ready to face against a dragon? Only more than that potato masher to kill one, but you gotta start somewhere. Look, you may have a weapon, but every great warrior knows wars are won by the stomach, not the blade. Behind me, up that hill, is a windmill infested with rats. If you kill some of them, cook their meat. Don't pull that face. You can be a picky eater in a place like this. Food will make you healthier and hardier, much more likely to survive. Cook 2 rat roasts. Bring them back to me. No one said survival would be pretty. That's fair. Yeah, let's try cutting down a tree here with our axe. Okay. Now the question is, Is there fall damage from the tree? There is not. You can now perform an overhead chop, which deals greater damage against fallen logs. Oh, okay, so it's just right click. I hit both? I can, actually. Efficiency. Oh, now it won't. Can I push the log back? Nope. Alright. The log will roll. You can stop it, but you cannot push it yourself. There we go. Perfect. There's a lot of rats here, you say. Oh, hello. Toast and chickens. Ooh. You need to find some way to understand what they're saying. Okay, great. Can't tell if they're hostile or not. Hello, chicken. I will read the lore after that, but for now... like how they take up like an imposing T-pose dance on you. Right? Oh, these are actually giant rats. They look a little more... what do you want to call it? Like a rat mixed with a raccoon. Does look like semblance of a combo system. What are you gonna do? Well, looks like there might be a parry. I don't know if I can do it. Or at least not yet, maybe. It's weird how it puts it on a cooldown. Oh. There we go. You're level 5. Unlock. Okay, unlocked parry. Parry attacks by blocking at the last moment to stagger your enemies and deal increased damage. Okay, I guess I just didn't unlock the brain power yet. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, hello. Gotta build a... we got some building stuff now. Rune altar. Apparently our survival master does not have it himself. Looks like sausage, but it's not sausage. It's not the kind we want. Well, this is the stuff we already have on. Pioneer's Cape. Sure. And a shield. Okay. Guess we'll consume that because we're a little hungry at the moment. Oh, I accidentally pressed 8 instead of 7. And I ate one of the rat roasts. Oops. The daisies. Oh, well, that's the parry. Apparently the chickens are mad at me here. Hey, come on. Let's see. It has to be a better timing than that. There we go. There we go. Oh, it wasn't good enough. Okay. There we go. So they kind of do a lunge first, and then you can hit them. Looks like. Okay. Angry chickens. Okay. Get some water. Unlocks unique special attacks with melee weapons. So with the mace. Like a slam. So I wonder if you combo it like doop, 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 slam. It feels a little weird. Like a little bit of a gap in between. There is no melee special attack with your fists. I am sad. Okay, we have to put the cloak on. Have to have a cape. We're gonna grab the wood out of there too. Nope. You go, my friend. Well met. Seems your hunt was successful and you gathered the food I asked for. May not exactly be gourmet cooking, but a meal like this should make the difference between life and death. You'll not be taking on any dragons if you're starving to death. You'll find rats are annoyingly resilient to clubs. Some enemies can resist certain damage types and are vulnerable to others. Rats, for example, don't take kindly to getting stabbed. Here, take this little butter knife to make it easier to fight them in the future. You can have this as well. It'll help you with what's next. Teach you a little bit about magic. Nanic's the one to talk to you for that. Find her down the road just before the river. Alrighty. Can we just demolish these? Delete. There we go. Get those back. Off we go. Grab all the berries. Okay, we found some more runes too. Does this have a special? No, it does not. At least not that I've unlocked yet. The crits just seem to do double damage. Oh, you can hit them out of the air. Nice. Can you jump? No, you can't jump and attack at the same time, unfortunately. Unlock the spell book. Summon the power of air magic to jump higher and descend slower. Wind step. So maybe that's what we have to do to get those. Hey there. Conjures a blast to break apart some boulders and stone. Yeah. Dragons. No, it had to be dragons. Oh, hi. Sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Zanuck. I'm the local survival and goblin expert around here. The interesting thing about Ashland Falls is it's laced with magic. Anima everywhere, pouring out of the ground, which we can then use to our advantage. Here, I'll show you. First, let's look at things without magic to help you. I need you to cut down a couple of trees and bring me some ash logs. Simple, right? About 50 logs should do it. Just make sure you've got a well-maintained axe. Shouldn't take too long. Come back to me after you have them. How many do we have on us? 32. Okay, yeah, we need a little bit more. Okay. Getting so many levels up here. Most of them are just small, though. Unlocked parry. And stamina costs. For head chop, what's the next thing? 11. But we did get rock explosion. Nice. Unlocks furniture piece pan rack. Those other items we can get later. Assuming it'll be probably on here. Yep. Oh. That one decided to meld with the stone. Oh my goodness. Oh. Seems to want to blend in a little bit. I do hope they make things go all the way up to 100. It looks like they are going to, but I think the highest level is 49 right now. Oh. What? I just saw it like launch into the air. Can I hit the stump with it? I can. 15. Okay. Perfect. Great, you got them. Now, between you and me, it was a bit repetitive, right? I'd be exhausted having to do all that all the time. Fortunately, we've got magic. As you improve in a skill, you'll discover spells that you can use, such as my favorite, astral projection. Very funny. It will let you slice down trees with a wave of your fingers. Much less time consuming than a lumberjack gig. But magic comes at a cost. Runes. You'll need both air and astral to cast astral projection. So here's how to get them. See those geysers around with the floating rocks? Take the pickaxe and mine some essence from them. Build a rune altar and then craft the runes from the rune essence. Sounds like a plan. When they come down, I hit them there? No, not quite. You don't get the hit at the top of the swing, apparently. Their stomach growls. Can I hold right click? No, you have to keep clicking. Vegetable soup. And we'll drink some water while we're at it. Maybe one more. There we go. It's weird, like, the RuneScape mechanics here. Not quite. It is a bit strange, because it definitely feels, like it has a RuneScape feel to it, but it doesn't at the same time. It's weird. Maybe because the skills aren't as impactful yet. Maybe. Equipable as ammo when using a magic weapon. Oh. Nice. Okay. So we need... I guess we'll make... So it's 10 for one. Make some earth runes while we're at it. Great work. Runes are the lifeblood of magic. You'll need them to cast spells or use magic staves. A well-placed spell can make all the difference. You'll unlock new spells as you improve your skills. Here, this book should help you towards that. Have a play around with them. You'll find them to be incredibly useful. Now that you've learned the basics, it's time to get started. The wise old man is waiting for you outside of Bramblemead Village. Follow your compass to find him. Better not keep him waiting too long. He gets real cranky. Okay. So... I want to try and see... Oh, it casts automatically, okay. So is this how we... Oh. Oh, it only lasts for like one jump. So it looks like you can land on top of them. So we're gonna have to craft like quite a few of these then. Oh, hey, fire runes. Runes are retained if you happen to die. That's good to know. Okay. Gonna make some fire runes. So let's see. Is it just we have to jump on top of it and then hit it? Oh, that... Okay, the frame stutter does not make that easy. Yep. So how much do we get out of this? Wait, I hit it. That's rude. So you get 5 rune essence, so... You could potentially... Like, it's not negative, but... Having a sort feature is very nice. We're reading a book. We got to number 11. Astral projection. Give it a shot. Conjure an axe that launches forward, chopping down trees, meaning plural, in its path. Okay. So can we, like, how far does it go? I hit like 3, 4. Looks like those 3 I could hit. Let's try. Oh, wow. So it cuts them down, but it looks like we still have to cut them up ourselves. Which is fair, I guess. No issue with that, really. Especially if I can apparently not get it exactly. Can we cut them when they're on the ground, though? That is the question. Oh, no. There we go. Seems like I just have to aim a little further back. No. Okay. That's good to me. Oop. Come back. Okay. Our inventory weight really is getting a little high, though. Looks like they only stack to 50. Okay. Oh. That's cool. Alright. We need more air runes. That's... We unlocked law runes. Teleportation abilities. Let's do like 15 more astral. And we'll do some more air rune. We're really leveling ourselves up here. Fire runes, law runes. Oh, we got nature runes. We can use the repair ability if we wanted to. Okay. Explosion. I wonder if we can use rock explosion to hit the flying one. Oh, wait. Thought we had to go back to talk to him, but apparently he's in the front. Okay. So does this work the same? Okay. The answer is yes. And how much does it take? 15 and 5, so 20. It takes 2. Yeah, it's worth it. Okay. It does have a long cooldown, though. 35 seconds. Relatively long, I guess I should say. Who are you guys? But they have glowing faces for some reason? They must have eaten a torch. You've entered an area with stronger creatures. Craft better weapons and armor to improve your chances of survival. There. If I put this here, will this hit all of them? The answer is yes. Now that's definitely worth it. Goblin Runt. Hey, flax. Very nice. There's another ghost. Ooh. We don't really have any combat spells per se, but I mean, this is definitely worth it, though. Cabbage. Yep. Definitely grab that. Potatoes. Oh, hello. For some reason my shield's not on. Oh, they have a long delay. Not quick enough. There we go. Okay. Oh, it's a chest. The red bear grain sack, rune essence, earth runes, plan for barrel, broken wooden crate, and animal scrap. We're gonna learn broken crate, barrel pile, and what this gives. Bag of noggin. We're gathering all the materials for farming, apparently. Hey, there's a cow. I don't have a bucket, but can we milk the cow? Are the cows friendly? I swear I didn't murder hundreds of you. He's got thorn. Oh, it's a thorn cow. His tail and horns are thorns. Sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad. I was just saying hello. Can I get in there without making you mad? I would prefer not to. And or birds. Oh, another chest. Rune essence, air rune, and egg barrel plan. Good. Got the basics under your belt. Now the guide ropes are off. Taking down a dragon won't be easy, but you've got the skills you need to do it. Well, almost. You need to start thinking long term. Bramblemead Village is an excellent place for an outpost, even if it's a little overrun with goblins right now. We should build our new base of operations here. And by we, I mean you. Back. Doesn't need to be fancy, though style is always worth pursuing, but it needs to be functional. Make a shelter, some foundations, walls, and a roof, then build and claim a bed in it. You can go bigger, of course, let your inner architect run wild, but the bed's the bare minimum we need to get started. Go on, up to it, get. Right. I don't know where I really want to build a house, though. I guess I could just put it here. Alright. Home. Square foundation. Control. Okay, so you can do forward and back and also up and down if you wanted to put it higher. Control plus mouse wheel. I want to raise it a little bit, but not too much. Oh, it bothers me. Let's do it there. Okay. Ooh, it's got good snap points too. I like that. Pretty solid, actually. Let's start with that, I think. Do some walls. Are they the same on both sides? Yeah, okay. No cow. No entrance for you. Need more materials. Okay. Fair enough. So I guess the best thing to do with astral projection is to kind of like line up as many trees as you can. A little difficult, actually. Line up a ton of them. Get a few here. Sure. Please desist. This is efficiency. Alright. I don't know how many logs we're going to need exactly, but probably get these two here. That'll be good. Nice. Perfect. Hopefully that should be good. A little thirsty. Seems food and water are actually something you really need to keep up on quite a bit. All with the door frame. And wall. Oops. Middle mouse is to break it apart. Carpentry level up. Sounds good to me. What else we got? Proof support. Oh, there you go. Insufficient resources. How much resources does it take to build those? Oh, it's a decent amount of logs, actually. Munch all the food. Wait, what is this? Goblin path. Law, water, rune essence. Sounds good to me. Nope, nope. I still get it? Yeah. Wait. There we go. You don't get a ton of them. You get like 10. I think it would be like right around here. Had to guess. Yep, perfect. And oop. 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 And get back here. There we go. Nope. Ah. Slightly out of range. Durability going down, yep. Unfortunately. Apparently you can repair them, but I never really a fan of durability systems. Personally, anyway. I think it ends up just being more tedious and a resource sink than anything else. But again, that's just me personally. I like how it shows green when they're both connected and yellow when it's not connected. Handy touch. Hey, Cargo. Thanks for the follow. Really appreciate that. Welcome in. Thank you. Thank you. Hoping you're having a good week so far. Hope all is going well. Partial roof complete. I think we'll have enough to finish. Yeah, not quite. Not quite. Will this cow be mad at me if I cut down the tree in front of him? Nope. Okay. Leave the poor cow alone. If at all possible, anyway. What do we got? Nice. Nope, no, nope. Up. And good. Get the double hit. There. Beautiful. Feels so satisfying to when you get the perfect spot to get both of them. There we go. That beauty. Very nice. That should be enough. I think. Yep. Then we need. Wait, is there no flat roof? Yes. Square tile. And then all insufficient resources. Oh my goodness. All right then. One more tree. Sorry, cow, don't mind me. It's weird. It's... Oh, the cow is minding me. Buddy, just gonna get over here. Minding my business. Still does not like me very much. I get them at the same time here. Yep, there we go. Oh. There we go. Perfect. Oh, gee. Wait. Wait. Ah, a little too far apart, I think. Still pretty good so far. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh, it definitely is. It's weird. It's more enshrouded than RuneScape, it feels like. Not that that's necessarily a bad thing, but you know, I'm gonna create a wall-mounted torch, probably there. There. Need a bedroll, he said. Same bed. I guess we can have some of our crafting stuff in here. No reason not to place some stuff right now. Put the rune altar in the corner here. In the corner. There we go. Need more ash logs for the spinning wheel, but we can put the campfire in the corner here. Not too bad. The lighting is a bit weird, though. Stone dagger, we need arrows. Bag of noggin. The only thing this protects is your identity. I like that. That's funny. Repair. Oh, it's one button repair. That's nice. Not much. We have the Tome of Rune Crafting we can read. Get some XP. Yeah, the lighting system needs a little bit of work, I think. There's no shadows even either. And I am on high settings, just so you know, so that needs a little bit of work. Alright, where is... Yeah, he's over here. Because Enshrouded's... I'm going to keep kind of comparing this because it is pretty close. Enshrouded definitely has a better lighting system, especially with their new windowsills and stuff like that that they added in a couple, I think an update ago, maybe 2. Looks really nice. Good. He built a shelter. I mean, I could do some work, but we're going to be here a while. Have you considered decor at all? Maybe some better lighting. Curtains. Single potted plant. Oh no, you're right. Not important. Why live it up when there's so much squalor to enjoy? Anyway, look, we're set up here, but there's one of our number missing. Young Cathan, an adventurer in training that came along with us. Disappeared after we got the lodestone working. Vanished before you arrived. I'd like to track him down. To do that, I need to cast a locator spell. I'm just missing one ingredient. I'll need from you. Antlers. You can get them from these deer. One, bring me the antlers. Then we'll get started. But first, take this. Home of Construction. Okay. About construction. So... attack, yeah, we have that. Anything new from mining? Mining ore now sometimes produces precious gemstones. Okay. It is now possible to find bird nests while felling trees. They contain useful items. Okay. We can now chop thorny vines, granting access to hidden or blocked areas. Medium-sized building pieces, small building pieces, and triangular building. And we got Eye of Oculus. Nice. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. Okay. Not stifle a yawn as tiredness hits you. Okay. Okay, so tiredness, when you reach 50%, it locks out a portion of your stamina, which is not necessarily great. We can sleep in the bed and refresh. Although it did chunk down our water. It looks like we're going to need to get some more of. Don't really have any spells for hunting. Don't have a bow either. Wonder if we can catch them themselves. A bit weird. I'm assuming you're meant to have a bow for this, but we don't have one yet. Level 2 giant rat. Very powerful, apparently. Maybe we just need to... There are ranged weapons in here? No. Oh, range coming soon. Okay. They don't have ranged weapons in the game, apparently. Which is a little strange, not gonna lie. Especially because our quest is hunting deer that run away from you. But I will abate. At least for now. Okay, so how do we get these? So that doesn't lunge or anything. We are generally slower than them, and the melee attack locks us in place. I'm not entirely sure how they expect us to catch them then. Hey. Stop it. I won't hit you first, but I will hit back.
Oh, yes. Hello.
How are you getting on? Got me any antlers yet? They're easily spooked. You'll find it easier to hunt one if you craft yourself a bow of some kind. Deer themselves are all over the bramble. Finding them shouldn't be a problem. Just hunt one down, bring me the antlers. You can keep all the other useful materials. Maybe use them to craft better gear. You're looking a little shabby. Okay. Oh, maybe I need the other crafting bench for that then. Do I have enough to make it? No. Oh, it's oak. Okay. 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 Terrible. Let's use our here. Be able to get them. I can't see the... What? Where the heck did it go? To the ether, apparently. Yeah, you're gonna attack me, okay. Alright. I didn't want to do it, but you literally forced my hand. Okay. Both here. Yep. Right. A lot of cabbage, actually. I wonder if we can start crafting some actual food out of it. Be nice. Gotta get to some water soon, too. Speaking of, because we're out of purified water. I guess boiled water is more accurate right now, but... spinning wheel. Just put it, I guess, for now. So, coarse animal fur. We get thread. Okay. And then I'm assuming we need the thread to make the bow. Which makes sense. Yep, there we go. We can also make a ash battle staff. Which I think I want to make that because we have so much rune stuff here. Bum, bum. I'm gonna swap this around. Yuck, I don't like cabbage. Really? Interesting. Campfire must not be covered by a roof. Okay. I would I like the Valheim approach to that, I guess, more, where you can, it just creates smoke and you need to create ventilation for it. I personally really liked that system. Let's see. Make some fillet. Oh. That's a secondary. And control is evade. That's a very weird... Kind of locks you in a little bit there. Kato. So how do I use the different... Because we have fire and air runes, so how do I swap the runes? Does it automatically equip them? Yes. So why would you use fire then? Because air does more damage. But you get air first. So I'm assuming it's just more of a weakness thing. Like some things are weaker to fire. And then let's put our cabbage in and see what happens. Fried cabbage. Yum, maybe I do like cabbage. Alright, let's see. I got a goblin there. Ooh. I like how punchy the magic feels, that's for sure. Oh, dude, the magic combat feels so much better. Now, to be fair, it uses a ton of resources, but it uses stamina and your runes themselves. But oh my goodness. It also has a combo system. That's sick. It also, you can charge. Well, one stage looks so. Okay. Well then. Oh, we need water. Behind us. Can I use a shield at the same time as a staff? I'm assuming not. No. We're gonna collect a lot of water here. Probably collect 40 to make 20. I think it's 2 for 1. I hear the dragon. But I don't see the dragon. It is 2 for 1. There you go. So does this damage trees at all? It does not. Okay, I have to try something. And the fire one damage trees. Cannot. Okay. I thought it was going to be cool there, but apparently it's not the case. See what happens here. Oh, it's like a fire breath. Oh, there's an AoE one too. Oh. I see why it does less damage. That's cool. So, only the certain runes can do them. I'm surprised Earth Rune can't. But, okay. I want to see what the combo looks like. Okay, so it hits harder with less strikes in the combo. But if you can... Heck. I saw the shadow. Just a bit too bright. Wait, can I hit here with it? Oh, it's very skittish. Not go very far either. Doesn't look like there's a... Oh, there's a crouch. Does this make it... I don't know if that makes it actually harder to get seen, though. Let's see. It does take stamina. He saw me from there, really? Okay. Case. Got him. Okay. Animal bone. We've unlocked the tannery and the cooking pot. There we go. You just have to wait till it's running at you, I suppose. Let's go see what he needs for this. Hey there, friend. How you getting on? Got me any antlers yet? Excellent, you got one. We can begin. Ritual's a bit old school. Proper druidic stuff, but handy in a pinch. Homes in on the spiritual residue of our subject. In this case, the young Cathan. Using this old shoe of his as a spiritual connection. Vile, but useful. Just don't stick. Then we'll point to the antler on the map. It'll point straight to where we can find him. Or at least where he's been for the last couple days. Now then, you just need to spread the rune essence like so. Add a dash of this weird pungent stuff Zanuck made from snails, and then... There you go. Siege the Goblin Castle. Castle. Not ideal. Place is a veritable goblin stronghold. Go see if you can find him, but make sure you're geared up for a fight. Alright. Grab all the water for sorely missing out on some. Consume sustenance. Big potato, fillet. Weird that it doesn't say exactly how much food it gives you. It just says low. So we got the tannery and the cooking pot. Stir your pot over a campfire that can be used to combine ingredients to make better meals. And the rack that processes animal hide into leather. Okay. Looks like we'll need to make a storage chest now. Need more log. A lot of decoration. Flooring options, new wall options. You make windows. Can I replace it? Kind of. Lighting's very odd. We'll probably need to go get some more air runes soon. That fire rune though was really cool. Oops. The combo for the fire rune lasted a long time too. Wondering if it actually allows you to get more than one. There we go. Wait. Can I get it? There we go. Perfect. Oh, I love that. Okay. No. I can stop it there. Nope, not quite. There we go. 23. Okay. Furniture, storage crate. I guess we can kind of put it here. Second one there. We're gonna store there quick. Ooh. Control click is quick move. Probably keep most of this stuff in there for now. Fruit's nest. What have you got? Horse, animal fur, and leather. Fair enough. We also have the goblin sacks. Rune essence and an earth rune. Lots of runes. I'll take it. Ooh, a healing potion. Nice. Alright. I guess that's it for now. A lot of runes for the most part. Oh, yeah, we got nature runes now too. Someone underneath my house. Start. There we go. Oop. Can you cancel? Okay, you can't really animation cancel. That's fair. We also got what? Where is it here? Rock explosion. I don't know if this is a wide enough range to hit those. Let's see. It is. Perfect. Oh, hi. See if we can do the combo here. Nope. So, bad news is, just found out, if you don't get to land your combo, it still takes the stamina. Well. Okay, that is a piercing attack. So the last hit of that combo, I wasn't sure if it was a piercing or like an ongoing damage. Seems to be still a one-off, but will pierce. Nice. Okay. So I want to get it when they're close together here, like this. Not close enough, unfortunately. Where are you? One thing that's... I wish they just dropped the loot themselves, not just packs, because then you have to go and open each of them individually. Which doesn't sound like much, but you can't open multiple at the same time. It is satisfying to use spells, though, that's for sure. Moving around a lot. Oh. So, for example, if I go in my inventory, if I hover over, there's no way to get them all together. Okay. Speaking of, let's see, rune crafting here. So nature runes are used for transmutation. Okay. I don't mind making a few of those. I want to make some more fire runes for sure. And we'll make some more air runes. We use that quite a bit. Also, you know what? I might make some extra fire and then earth runes. We use the detonation spell quite a bit. I don't know if we have a ton of law runes, but do that. I guess I'll just use nature for the last ones we have. Already level 25. Let's take a look here. Have we unlocked anything new here? Thorny vines. Nope, not yet. The next one. Powerful spell that chops fallen logs into... Oh, nice. So that's the one that will auto chop. Okay. Allows you to knock down crumbled walls with a pickaxe, granting access to hidden or blocked areas. Okay. Nothing new here yet. Anorak. And 27 is essential strength. The weight of rune essence is reduced by 50%. So there's still a lot of stuff they kind of need to add in here, right? Because there's no bonuses here. And then it stops at 27, but you can go to 99. There's a lot of gaps. Let's see. Gold. They have image previews, I'm guessing, for all of these eventually. Okay. I like this. This is nice. Plus all of the individual things. I like having a full encyclopedia like this in the game. I appreciate that. I do wish you could use the arrow keys, though, to navigate to the menu. I do hope they add that. Because if I could just arrow key through these, that would be much better than clicking on each individual one. Yeah. And then knowledge. Got all the different crafting stuff. Gothics. Domain. Amarak. Remember Fist of Gothics? It's definitely something I do remember. Also have beams and pillars now available to us. Oh, hey, we found more roofing too. That's great. Cool. Yeah, I think the biggest thing for housing anyway is probably the lighting. Very... I think it's just like a light scale. Like a point light. But it has no impact on the rest of things. Which is not great. Resting. It's too early to sleep. Okay. Logs. All right. We have to go over to the castle now, but it wanted us to make more gear first, but too sure. I just want to see really quick here. Okay. Tangible. Oh, there we go. I do like the game. I think they need a little more time to cook, though. Need to put it back in the oven a little bit. Not that there's something wrong with it. I will say that. It's just that there's a lot to it right now that needs work. That is listed as early access, which is valid. So I'm not being too harsh on them for that stuff. But like lighting is one of the big things for me. Also not sure why there's no shadow casting. Things like that. But for me, honestly, the biggest thing, even past if you look at like the visual stuff, is the skills. I'm probably going to come back a little bit more too once they have like the ranged isn't in the game, which is, you know, kind of big. Same with magic. Like Yeah. The skill system right now is just kind of lacking for me, personally. Again, they're working on it. They're making the game. I'm not complaining too much about it. I'll probably come back to it more when there's more to have in here. Because, for example, right now there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things you can get in rune crafting, and it only goes up to 27. I'm already there. Much. And it's just like, obviously for RuneScape stuff, unlocking stuff as you level up, totally fine. I like the spells and stuff that you get as you level up too. That's totally cool. But a capstone of reducing the weight of essences is kind of underwhelming. Hey, Cole. I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure. I do like the expediency things though, like the astral projection, being able to cut trees down instantly with magic and multiple is cool, especially the spell that you get later on to splinter them down too. Now the big thing too is they do have a decent amount of cooldown to them. 45 seconds is not a short amount of time, especially when you're trying to do a like a harvesting spree. If they're trying to prevent people from spamming it, maybe 20 seconds I could see. But the point of it is to go on farming runs. So I'm not sure why the cooldowns were made that extensive. I actually enjoy that they use runes though. So you have a secondary resource to actually work between, which is obviously the same as normal RuneScape. But the fact that magic and ranged aren't in the game yet is kind of rough. So they only have one of the 3 combat systems. And it only going to 50 is kind of rough. Especially the only thing that you get is stamina cost reduction as you level. There's the weapon enchants, which are cool, but it just adds a certain thing. Like air increases your attack speed, which is cool, don't get me wrong. Swinging like a Beyblade can definitely be fun. But like this one I don't understand. Evading or blocking no longer interrupts your combos. I guess it doesn't stop the combo progression, but the reason I would want to dodge is to animation cancel to get out of the way, which it doesn't do right now. By burning to enemies with critical hits, blocks additional attacks for all melee weapons. Yeah, I think this will be fun. Like, it's fun so far, but there's not a lot I can really do yet. Like, there's no smithing, for example. The only mining right now is rock and there's ore clay. Juices metal. So it looks like there's metal, but there's no smithing skill in the game yet. Unless, let me take a look really quick here. Skills. I just want to see if it's in the game yet. Yeah, okay, so yeah, Dragonwilds only currently has 7 skills available. So you can't even progress in the other things yet. Oh my goodness. Which is a little unfortunate, honestly. Still, it's a good basis so far, though. Like, I like what I've seen. I wish Eye of Oculus was just you could enter it. I think it's kind of silly. They've made it entering build mode costs resources, but it is kind of funny. A lot of these spells and stuff, the way they've kind of thought of them are really cool. Like the raw explosion to auto mine an area pretty much. Same with the astral projection. I appreciate the pun. But yeah. I also say again, I appreciate the encyclopedia of knowledge of everything. But even some of the basic things don't, like Law Rune does not have a image yet, which is kind of funny because it's in the game. The other main thing that is a little unfortunate, oh my goodness, first of all, the resource drain is extremely real. And there's no difficulty settings, as far as I saw. So it's not like you can increase or decrease it, unless you're doing like a custom thing. Which is fine. Like, survival mechanics are survival mechanics. But the biggest thing for me is the frame rate issues that happen occasionally. That would be my number one issue, probably. Because, for example, there's the spell Wind Step. So if I'm trying to jump up on, like, some of the flying rocks like this, and it does the frame stutter as you're trying to land on it, you'll, like, fade through it almost. Like, let's see if I can try and create it. I don't know if my computer is going to do it, but no, not that time. But like there, we had frame rate drop. Those are probably the things I would fix probably sooner than later. I would obviously have the skills in probably first, and then I would address the lighting issues. Because not having shadows on maximum graphics setting is a little rough. It's still very newer in the making. It's in the making. Technically, it's early access. That's why I'm not being too harsh on it. Like, these are problems, but I'm not mad at them for them, if that makes sense. They are just things that need to be fixed. Personal opinion. But also, just as a personal thing too, I really hope they add more character customization because it is a little lacking. There's white hair, shades of blonde, and black. That's it. So, we need the blue hair, we need the redheads, all that fun stuff. Like there's another frame dip too. I'm not exactly sure when it's actually happening, if it's something that I'm doing, like, because it's smooth sometimes and then right there kind of falls down. I don't know if OBS might be buffering it out a little bit, so that might be helping it look better. But I'm not sure. But yeah, no, it is definitely still in the making. There's a lot of references also to RuneScape that I definitely appreciate too. Like some of the first enemies you come across are the cows and the rats. Very, very apt. And I think they did a decent job of bringing RuneScape elements into the game. But again, the best thing I can kind of compare this to is like a light mix of Valheim and mostly Enshrouded. But I think they're missing a lot of the stuff. Like, there's small details which are really cool, like from an art team perspective, is like the flowers when you get near them. I guess it's a small detail, but I like it. There's a lot of things like that too. Ooh, pretty. Yeah, I know, right? I wish there was a larger field of these I could run through, but not all of them do it. Also, why can I sometimes jump over these and sometimes I can't? Get a little stuck sometimes. Also, I will say though, the map looks decent though, for size anyway. Kill issue, yeah, pretty much. I literally have to use a spell to jump over, called Wind Step. This is how you jump over. There's a couple other things too. So one thing I'll say, I like the magic spells the most so far. The melee combat is very static, I guess. I don't know if I necessarily say plain, but the coolest thing too is I can swap my magic over to flame, which I think this is cool. And then if I use the staff, it has a different combo. So it does much less damage, but AoE, and then leaves this meteor strike with ongoing damage. Like, that looks cool. More of this, please. Like, that's great. But if you compare that to it's a little, there's a little bit of a disparity, I think, compared to, you also have charge attacks. There's also a charge attack for the wind spells too, which is pretty much just a giant airstrike, pretty much. Not like bomber airstrike, but airstrike as in AoE wind damage. And the cool thing about the air is that the combo has less parts to it, but the last hit of the combo pierces, so you can hit multiple enemies with it. A little hard to show without multiple guys, but like, that's cool. So I definitely feel like the magic is the coolest part so far. It also has a little bit of tracking, which is nice. You still have to aim. I mean, there's a couple guys over here. I could try out the fire. See how well it works. I haven't seen the water attacks yet, actually. Oh, you can't. Doesn't have them. Okay. How did they have ranged attacks, but I do not? I'm sad. They can also cancel your combos by hitting you with damage, which kind of sucks. Like, so if someone's in your face, or you're dealing damage, you just lose your combo pretty much. I mean, then I can just run away. Never mind. They can shoot me through the wall, apparently. You are being hunted. You don't say. Oh, look at them all. They're running after me after I lost all my stuff. That's lovely. Let me see if I can go grab mine. Where the heck is my body? There we go. Yeah, let's see if I can. Nope. And lead them through it. Luckily, there's no friendly fire. The other thing that a lot of these games do, which I'm not a fan of, which Enshrouded actually does the best, I think, in my opinion anyway, is durability. I've never really been a fan of durability on things. I understand that it's technically like a resource sink that they try and do, but I'm not a fan of it. I don't mind durability, again, in the instance of like Enshrouded, where it's an auto repair when you get back to your base kind of thing. So it's more of a encouraging you to go back and forth between locations instead of a resource drain. But in here, you still have to pay to repair your stuff, so it's not as great. I don't think I have any new stuff yet. Need essence and thread. But again, there's no where is here? There's no clothing crafting. There's just artisan, which is just durability loss per level, minus 1%. But they do have a roadmap. So before I jump, I just want to see. Select main menu here really quick. Roadmap. Okay. So new dragon overlord that they're going to want, a new region. Magic, ranged, and farming. Quests, lore, gear, and music. They're adding lesser dragons, but like they're adding a ton of stuff, right? But building defenses is interesting because you do get hunted like that from your base. Honestly, the skills are the biggest thing. Like, that's like the biggest thing RuneScape is known for, right? Is its skills. Like, and its skill capes, right? So, I don't know. Right now, it's hard to recommend this over something like Enshrouded. I think Enshrouded is just ahead of them right now. So I think if someone came to me and said, should I buy this or Enshrouded? Because this is paid, by the way. This is not free to play right now. I would say probably Enshrouded. Do I think this has potential? Absolutely. Especially if they bump up combat with, especially with melee, and they add the skills in. I do think they need to be a little more creative with the skill ups though. Like when you rank up skills, I think upgrades need to be a little more interesting. Like, I don't think minus 1% stamina usage is a great reason to level up. I mean, if you think about it like that, though, eventually you'll just have, when you're at level 99, you'll have 99% less stamina usage. But at the end of the day, that's not super helpful generally. Like, is it useful in combat? Yeah, sure. But generally, you should be good enough to balance out your resources at that point. So that's what they have planned anyway. And the other thing too is I can create a character here. So I can just quickly show you the character creation too. So there's just male and female body type. Skin tone. There's 4 face options. 4 eyes and brow. Eye color. Just a few hairstyles. One thing I will give them credit for, which I said earlier though, is a lot of games don't get this quite right. The facial hair does match the style and art of the main hair. And it's something that always throws me off in games when the hair looks great, but the stubble just looks like someone put some grass 3D models on the face a little bit. So, you know, that's good. And then again, hair color is just shades of blonde with white and black. Same with eyebrow. So I think the character customization could use a little work too. But I mean, it's potential. And again, it is technically beta, right? Like even beyond the early access point of view, it is still beta. And they do say this. You know, pardon our dust, the project is in early access, so you may encounter bugs or issues during your game or your time in game. Balancing and content is not yet final. So I do have some things I'll probably write up and send to them. I do recommend always submitting feedback when you can. As someone that reads through a lot of feedback for game development, I can tell you that people actually do read it and they are taken into consideration, even though they may or may not be added in at the end of the day. I had a actually interesting interview, or not interview, but dialogue with someone the other day too. And part of our adoption with their software for our studio, we ended up doing some testing with it, and we sent it in as feedback, and they weren't expecting it. And they were thankful for it. They're like, oh, no one's actually given us this level of feedback before. So teams that work on projects like this really do appreciate it. They do read them. So I always recommend sending it in when you can. So I'm going to do that myself. Looks like they do have the Discord channel, or a Discord themselves server. So I'll probably hop on there and send some feedback myself. Probably the stuff I talked about today. Although I'm sure my sentiment is probably echoed a lot by the people that have played this so far. And it kind of shows in the Steam reviews too. Like the Steam reviews themselves are see here. Oh, very positive actually, with an 80%. So, you know, people are pretty positive with how it's going to go. And I hope it does improve too. Here, let me just jump back to here really quick. But yeah. Let me see what else we got here. Yeah, so the ongoing improvements do include lighting and weather. There's no messaging system right now, and tutorializations being updated. Combat performance and multiplayer things are being edited right now. What else we got here? Yeah, cool. I'll definitely put it on my docket for taking a look at it later, though. I'll keep it on my radar. One of the great things too that I found with what's a good example of this? No Man's Sky. I played it now, not saying this is nearly as bad as the launch of No Man's Sky, but going through games and playing them when they start out and throughout development and seeing the progress is always really nice for me. I enjoy seeing progress like that. Um, it goes to show the people's work that put into it, but also like you get to play through it through the stages, so you kind of feel like you're part of the founding of it too. So that's always nice. Feel kind of like a part of it. Cool. All right. Well, unfortunately, like I had mentioned earlier, because I have some extra stuff to do today, I will have to cut us off early. I was going to go for a little bit longer, about 10-20 minutes, but I think I've kind of satiated myself with the game so far. I'll definitely come back when they have some updates. I'll probably do an update video as well on it, but probably will leave it there for now. I did mark it on my Steam as to follow the updates, so I will keep track of it though, and we'll see how it goes. Let's see. They also had a developer live stream. So I might go take a look at that and see. I'm always interested in different teams and things like that. I love seeing how different studios operate and things like that. So we'll see. Okay. Well, work with me, I suppose. Yeah. Today is definitely a much shorter stream than I normally have, but probably going to leave it at that. I have a lot of work to do. Imagine. We have a big showing coming up with the studio, so we gotta hammer out some more stuff here because we have some, can't say a lot of specifics obviously, but we have some higher up people taking a look at the project, so got a lot of work ahead of us here. But I'm very glad that we have a good team. I love working with them, so never really work at the end of the day. But yeah. All right. I know it was short. I'm sorry. Tomorrow, hopefully, we should be back to normal time though. Again, I'm gonna do a lot of work. I have some spare time later on because we got our timelines changed around a little bit for hours today. So I'll probably, if I'm able to, I might jump on stream for a little bit longer. Maybe play Tower Dominion or something else. I might jump on Sky, possibly, or maybe Palia. Um, but that'll probably be later on during the day. Tomorrow we are playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous again. hopefully I see everyone there for that. I don't see you guys there, though. Hopefully you'll have a great rest of your week. You'll be there? Well, I'm glad to hear that, Cole. Thank you. I appreciate that. You said it's similar to Sky, so I want to see. Oh, similar to Sky. Oh, Palia. Sorry, yes, Palia. Yeah, I would say Palia's a bit different, but it's kind of that similar cozy multiplayer game. So if I end up doing that, it'll be later today, probably. Wrath of the Righteous is more of an RPG. Unless you're seeing back when I said that. And then in that case, I'm just delayed. Well, I'll join anyway. I appreciate that. Hopefully I'll see you there. All right, let's see. But yeah. Same. Thanks, Jackie. Hopefully I'll see you there too. But all right. Thanks again, guys. I really appreciate having everyone here hanging out. Always feels good. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow then. But for now, I hope you have a great rest of your morning, afternoon, or evening, depending on your time zone. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks again. I'll see you too, Cole. And Jackie. Have a good one, guys. Bye-bye.